Welcome to another episode of the Presidential Executive. What's going on? This is your boy right here, JB. This is my brother over here, El Presidente Rag. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's the good word?
Man, you know.
What it do?
Another day, another beautiful Tuesday evening to go live. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah. I ain't going to have them on, you know what I'm saying, the whole time.
No. You good. I see that's your swag. So you got a new look a little bit going on with the shades, bringing different colors every week, I see.
No, I mean, because the way I work, the way my life's set up, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't never get to wear them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what good, like, for example, my good, Ric Flair jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's actually like one of the robes, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or like when I had my Rick Rude jacket on, or, I got my Mr. Perfect jacket, my $1 Million Man joint, like. Yeah. But I don't ever get to wear them, at least not right now, not till I become Shay from State Farm again. So I was like, man, you know what, let me go on and, every once in a while. Because, sometimes people think they got you pegged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They think, again, you come all executive, like, they ain't know you was a whole thug out here in these streets.
I know, man.
TSU days, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting a new wardrobe at some point soon.
Like, this dude was really trapping.
I might say trapping.
This dude was really trapping. He sounds all well put together, and
the Lord
this dude was really outside.
He brought me through. Y'all, you can catch us wherever you stream podcasts. You can do us a solid. Actually, if you're watching this live or replay, go ahead and like this video. You will help the algorithm out. I've been seeing the likes kind of going up a little bit more than usual. People be watching, but we need for you to watch and like. Go ahead and like it, get it out the way. You can catch us wherever you stream podcasts. That's Apple, that's YouTube, that's iHeartRadio, that's Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Stitcher.
That's my bad. I'm trying to post on the page.
You good. I got to post.
Man, we got to say the Stitcher at the same time.
I know, man. You missed it,
no,
man.
I know. I'm trying to share the link for the people to go live, man.
You missed it,
so they can tap in.
You missed it. But, yeah, let's tell these folks how they need to like the page, though.
Man, yes, please.
Not the page, the video, my bad.
Yeah, please like this video. Please, if you follow us on the Gram, X, because I post on there. Now, again, I don't, because it's one page for both of us. So normally on X, all I do is just post, our videos, and I kind of leave like a little brief description on it. But you can follow us. Please add us on X. If y'all haven't messaged me on X, but I will respond if you message me on X. And all of them is just at the Prez X on X. We're on the Gram, same thing. Facebook page, like the Facebook page, like we want all of the algorithms to move. So whether you're following us on YouTube, whether you're on any one of our affiliate channels that JB just named off, like please hit the like button, share it. If we say something you like or we got an episode you like, share it, because we need all that love.
Yeah, and also too, when it comes to all those podcast platforms, leave us I would say 5 stars, right? But at least 4 stars. Write a review. I've seen a couple reviews out there. You know what I'm saying? Anything would help. You may think, oh, it's nothing, da-da-da-da. Because, people come up to us privately or personally. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But put it in the comments. Beat it up in the comments. Beat it up, on the like and the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So, other people will be informed. So you won't even have to necessarily go tell, hey, JB and Rag on, you know what I'm saying? They'll already know because you're clicking the like button. Right. And so the algorithm is going to tell them that anyway.
Or it's going to come up in their video descriptions of things you may like. Yeah. And then also, like if it's a video or something you like, I mean, look, again, I share all types of memes and little messages and stuff that I find interesting or funny or informative. It's not gonna, like when JB posts a lot of times, I'll just reshare what he posted, and I might have posted the same video, and sometimes when you look at my stories, it'll be the one that I posted, and then it'll be the one that he posted, and it's the same one. But again, that's moving the algorithm, and so like again, if you're cool with us, just go ahead and share it. Like if I put the link up, when you click on the link, you could just reshare it to your page because it may be people that that ain't necessarily on to us or follow us, and they'll be like, oh snap, I like them, let me go on and add them and follow them too.
Yep. No doubt, man. So I want to start this off, man, with the biggest trade heard around the world. Now let me tell you this: whenever it happened, it happened a few days ago, a couple of days ago, and usually I wake up in the middle of the night, either go a pee break or just roll over or whatever, and I just happen to look at my phone. I just happened to look at the stuff, and I saw breaking news trade with Luka Doncic traded, for Anthony. I was like, this got to be fake. You know what I mean? I was just like, this really can't be it. But when Adam Schefter says it, was it Shams now?
Oh yeah, Shams.
Yeah. You know what I mean? When he says it, you know what I'm saying? It's legit. We can do
Woj.
Yeah.
When you get the Woj bomb.
I want to say the Woj. I miss Woj. You know what I'm saying? Not because his personality was just so charismatic and great.
He retired or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, he took over at
the St. Bonaventure.
Yeah, like he's like the AD at St. Bonaventure.
Yeah. He like the St. Bonaventure AD or whatever they want to call it. So I guess he retired from that industry. But I kind of miss him because he was
an insider. So I guess Shams is the new insider now that Woj is gone.
But I heard they had this I forgot who said it, but they were kind of beefing before because they were trying to both get information at the same time who was going to be first, and so now he's kind of on his own, but Woj was always first. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was a whole deal, but the whole trade, man, the trade to me was pretty crazy because for a lot of reasons. I could break it down for like this. I think because Luka Doncic, you put him with LeBron, it's like they don't mix.
He's like a fatter, slower LeBron.
Yeah. Less athletic. You know what I'm saying?
Or like if LeBron was fat, slower, and had a better jump shot, that's Luka.
I can see that. Now, I do think Dallas got much better. Like a lot of people hasn't really been talking about that. But if you look at their roster, AD is a 4. They traded to him to get him to be the 4.
Right.
They got Lively and they got Gafford, the dude they got from the Wizards last year. And then obviously they got Kyrie, they got Clay, they got PJ Washington, and a lot of other. They got the dude they got from the Lakers, the rookie Max Christie.
Oh yeah.
The rookie, he been balling lately too. So I think Dallas is set up to win right now, assuming everybody's healthy. Like AD at the 4. And they got the right 5-man like Lively or Gafford to really complement AD because they don't really need to score. They don't really need the ball. They just there to set screens, rebound, you know what I'm saying, distract people. You know what I mean? So I think Dallas is set up to win. The Lakers, obviously, I think they did what they did so they won't have to rely on LeBron after he retires in a year or two. And Luka just gonna, take the franchise into the next decade or so. So I think that the Lakers, they came out good for the future, but as far as right now, it's no title contention in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That the Lakers gonna be doing now. They just kind of trying to set up whatever for the future. Now it'll be nice to look at.
And I was looking. You said, "Man, look, I don't know why I thought that was Doug Christie's son."
Yeah, I don't know. Is it?
No, it's not. Okay. No, it's not. It's not. No, and actually, both of the brothers.
He got a brother.
Yeah, no, their dad played, but he didn't make it to the NBA or anything like that. But their mom did play college basketball. Actually, both of their parents played college basketball.
Yeah, don't his brother play for the Clippers?
Yeah,
his brother played for the Clippers, I think. Yeah.
And as far as I know, he don't have no kids that's playing in the league. Like him and his wife got 3 kids, but I don't think any of them in the league.
I think Doug Christie is an assistant coach somewhere.
Sacramento.
Is it Sacramento?
No, he's the interim.
Is he?
They fired, what's his name?
They fired Mike Brown.
Right, he's the interim.
Is he the interim? Okay. I didn't know. I knew he was.
Yeah, he's the current interim head coach for the Sacramento Kings.
Okay. That's love. Now, and two, with this whole Luka and AD thing, you hear a lot of rumors about because of his conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to give him the max money because he lost about $116 million going to the Lakers. You know, but I thought about something like this. I haven't heard too many people talk about this, but as far as their trade goes, you know, in today's NBA, Luka he don't got to get in no more better shape than what he is already now and still be an all-time great and still maybe be a top 10 player of all time because of the style of play now in the NBA and how it goes. I heard Charles Barkley talk about this. Like, you know, he talked about him and how Moses Malone got him to get in great shape and all this. But I'm just like, in today's game, Luka ain't got to get in great shape to be superb and to really go to the next level with that. He just need the right pieces. And I think that's a knock on the NBA because I'm just like, he's more fundamental. He does all the stuff. And so if you want Luka to lose the weight, change the rules, make it more physical to where he's going to have to because it's so soft and so not physical to where like Carmelo didn't really have to really get in tip-top shape to be as great as he was. And everybody know he could have been in better shape. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I mean, like I said, this whole, I mean, and it kind of goes into the thing of, I don't think that, and this ain't no shade, like, I don't think that Luka would have been in the league 25 years ago. I mean, because you got to think about
be in it or dominating.
How is Luka any different from Brian Scalabrine? And what I'm saying is not him per se, but all of the Brian Scalabrinis that played at Pepperdine or Duke or Iowa or Wyoming or Wisconsin. Every year we watch them in the Final Four. We see these teams and they got, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know, they got one or two guys that jump off the screen and it's like, oh, they're going. But then they leading scorer is, you know what I'm saying, Philip Davis, you know what I'm saying, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and he's averaging 25 and he's a senior and he's fundamental, but what's the knock on Philip? And he can shoot and he can pass. What was the knock on Philip Davis or any one of those guys that dominated in college? All of those guys were fundamental in college, right? Frank Kaminsky, that Charlotte drafted was fundamental.
Wisconsin.
You see what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. But you come to the league, you see what I'm saying? I think that if the Plumleys was to get drafted right now, the Plumleys would dominate. But you got to remember when they came in. When they came in, who were the bigs? Because they all are 4 and 5s. So you're athletic, but are you athletic as Amari? You see what I'm saying? Like that's your competition. Are you as athletic as Blake Griffin or DeAndre Jordan? You see what I'm saying? When they came in, like these were the guys that they were kind of around, and you got to remember it was 3 Plumleys. So the first 2 came in around the Amari time. You're playing in that time, you know, mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying? The youngest one that's still playing now, when he came in, it was kind of changing a little bit, but at that point you had like the Blake Griffins, the DeAndre Jordans. So what I'm saying is like a Luka would have been one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? That played.
I think Luka would have been a little bit. I think he would have been better, but I get what you're saying. I get the point you're going.
Think about Gordon Hayward was athletic, right?
Yeah,
and he was just average. Like he had maybe one. I mean, granted, you can blame the injury or whatever.
Oh yeah, he was killing though. He was killing for him.
But he was a hyper athlete in shape.
Yeah,
you see him fast, quick. You see what I'm saying? To your point, Luka can do that now because there ain't no contact.
Ain't no contact.
You can't put hands on nobody.
No hand checking.
So essentially, I'm just standing back. Yeah. It's like when we in the park when we playing 21 and somebody shooting their free throw. Yeah. You can't touch them when they shooting their free throw. You can stand up there and talk trash to them or whatever, but you letting that person take their shot. And that's what the NBA is filled with, a bunch of people. Nobody's guarding them. You can shoot. So now if I work on my jump shot, ain't nobody playing defense. When you watch people play defense, I've never seen so many people play defense with their hands down. I mean, they literally guard with their hands at their side.
No, it's a different game. Like even like that. To your point, like in the NBA used to be the NBA because not only you had to be the most skillful players in the world, it was more physical. Like it was a reason Charles Barkley had to lose weight and get in shape in order to be dominant in the league at that time. But in today, like if Charles Barkley would have came in the league today, he could still be 280, 90 pounds and still dominate because of the style of play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that when people talk about, oh, Luka is out of shape, which, yeah, for NBA terms, yeah. But is the NBA going to do something about that in order for him to get, like, you got to force, like, he's averaging 28 and 8 and 8 for his career so far. He's been all NBA 5 times already. I saw a stat out there. Steph Curry ain't even been first team all NBA his whole career yet. And Luka been in the league, 6, 7 years? He's already 5 times all NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do I got to get in shape when I can dominate the league at a premium right now? You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just like, I'm still kind of surprised that Dallas pulled the trigger. You know what I'm saying? 25 years old in your prime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, well, that just goes to show. I know Mark Cuban he's not the sole owner.
He's not. He sold
of
the
the
stake,
Mavericks.
didn't he? He sold
No,
the
he's
stake.
still on the ownership group.
But he's like 20% or something.
Right.
He's
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
He sold like 73%, I think.
So, but I think that he's technically still the majority owner. I don't know that because I think that the 73% got split amongst, a couple of different people. Like it's an ownership group. Mm-hmm. And that was strategic. He did that so he could have more freedom doing certain things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about, I don't love the game no more, because like you still see him, he's at the game. Like, and again, he may have somebody that's more of a majority, but he still got a large stake, in it. And so to me, I just feel like that don't happen unless Mark Cuban says okay. Even with him not being the sole owner, I don't think they make that trade if Mark Cuban ain't cool with it.
Nah.
And Mark Cuban is loyal to his players. Like, Finley been working with them ever since he retired.
Yeah.
And I want to say I think he spent more years in Phoenix than he did in Dallas, but Cuban gonna take care of his folks. Dirk never has to work another day in his life.
Yeah. I just saw something. That's what I thought. Because they had Mark Cuban saying something about it. He was like, I don't know, bro. Like, he was like shocked just like everybody else. Said Cuban is no longer the Mavericks majority owner. He sold 73% of the franchise to Miriam Adelson for $3.5 billion late in 2023. And we talked about that.
Okay, so it's one person that is the sole owner.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So, because I was like, Mark wouldn't have did that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, Marcus. But now again,
he definitely wouldn't have did that.
So now,
Luka was his boy.
When this is when they be saying it. This is how I know they full of it. Cause I read somewhere that like LeBron said, I didn't know they were trading AD. Nobody, told me. But then they were interviewing Luka. Mm-hmm. He's like, so, did you have any of that? Well, LeBron had called me. I'm like, oh, okay. LeBron, who didn't know about AD being traded, but he calls you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now, again, for LeBron to act like, but see, LeBron knows what the conversation is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Because here you go again, like, you don't have enough help. You always don't have enough help, no matter who you got. You know what I'm saying? And he's played with more Hall of Famers than anybody.
Oh, man. You add Luka.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can add this, but like,
it's
you know what I'm saying? Like, your whole everywhere you've been, you played with Hall of Famers. Or even people who got Hall of Fame numbers, even though they may not be in the Hall of Fame. You look at their stats could fool you. There's one Antoine Jameson. Because I mean, if you was to look at his stats, you would think like, somebody put over, 20,000 points, 10,000 rebounds. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Hall of Famer. No, he's not. He just played a long time and he was consistent. Mm-hmm. But I mean, again, like the NBA, the trades have been wacky. De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio.
I saw that. I thought that was a good move for them moving forward, because if you look at their squad now, San Antonio, obviously they got Wemby, but then Chris Paul, he's there to like teach and motivate and teach the next generation. They got that boy from Connecticut last year, Castle. He's gonna be a beast. They got Vassell. They got Kendrick Johnson, I think his name is. And then you add Fox to that. Like in a couple years, Fox, Wemby, Castle, and then obviously I don't like it because they're in the same division as the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to contend with them 4 times a year for a long time. But, being objective, I like Fox is a beast, man. A lot of people were messed up that the Lakers didn't draft him other than Lonzo because how he gave Lonzo the business in that NCAA tournament game when Kentucky played UCLA. And, Fox has had that dog, and I always like Fox. Now, hindsight looking at, what Lonzo is now and what DeAndre is, you would kind of say it, but the Lakers made the right decision because Lonzo was that dude before he really kind of got injured and got that injury bug and wearing those triple Bs, you know what I'm saying, which, turned into, I hate to say it ended up injuring LaMelo and Lonzo and giving them kind of chronic knee and foot situations, you know what I'm saying? They're never going to admit it probably till their careers probably totally over with. But they still making a lot of money, still doing their thing.
I'm just happy that LeVar Ball was in the video.
Was he in the Tweaker video? I ain't see. Was he? I ain't see. I saw the brothers in there. I didn't see him. Where was he at?
Well, maybe it's another video then.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I saw a video where he got the suit on and he doing the thing and he.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I throwing the money out there and everything like that.
He might have. Maybe I just missed it though.
Because does he have more than one video out?
He could. I just saw one. I saw the one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The only one I saw, but LeVar show was in there.
Were they riding in a Jeep or something?
Yeah.
And then LaMelo was in the middle. I think Lonzo was
right,
driving.
and there was a part of it where it was like,
okay. Yeah.
They was in a Jeep, but there was another part where they was like, I don't know, what type of room they was in or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it's he was rapping and then the brothers are, and it'll put a spotlight on Lonzo and then to have
he probably was.
LaMelo.
I didn't check it out.
Like I said, and then I'm like, is that my boy?
Triple B.
Gotta love LeVar, baby.
Triple B, yeah. You gotta love LeVar, man. At the end of the day, he has successful kids, and it looks like I don't know if you heard about the deal that Jello got for Def Jam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He keeps all his masters, 90%. It's a crazy deal. They said it's probably the best deal probably ever. I mean, you exclude Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson just had some.
And you can't tell me if he got that kind of deal that LeVar didn't have a hand in that.
Yeah, I'm sure he had something. I'm sure he gets some kickback on some of that deal too. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, that whole the situations with the trade though, I think it'll be must see TV. I guess when you see LeBron and Luka on the court together. But as far as it working together, the only thing that made the Lakers, I think, somewhat dominant at times was AD, because he played defense. Every time we played, we're a bad matchup for him when AD's on, because Jaren can't do nothing with him down there. But now it's like, let's play the Lakers, because I mean Luka give you 50, but you know what I'm saying, Bane to give him 50 on the other end too. You know what I'm saying, if need be.
Yeah.
So
no, they just got a lot worse defensively.
Yeah, a lot worse. But we know it's a play for the future, because honestly, the question was always, what y'all gonna do when LeBron retire in 2 years? And you don't want to hand the keys to AD.
Man, LeBron ain't going nowhere. LeBron ain't going nowhere for another 4 years.
Think he gonna play that long?
He gonna make sure they don't get rid of Bronny.
Yeah, it's over for that.
Because this is what I'm saying. The second that he's gone, I do not see. I don't care how cool him and JJ is. I don't care how cool. Right. As soon the second that the ink hit the paper, breaking news. Bronny James has just been released by now, and unless LeBron is working with another team, don't nobody care no more. Like, what have you done for me lately? You ain't coming to my team, so why should I take a chance on your son, and you ain't come? Like, you could have went anywhere, and we could have made some promises to your son or whatever, but you chose to stay there, and then now again, every time he plays, it's like,
I don't know if you saw the other day, there was a story. He played in Philly, I think maybe a week or two ago, and JJ put him in there for the first quarter. And I think he ended up the game. I think he ended up playing maybe 16, 17 minutes, 0 for 8, maybe 2 rebounds, turnover. It was just like at this point, it is so obvious that he does not belong, right? And so it's like you're trying to push the narrative. And like I get the first game because the Griffeys were there. You're trying to make history, right? Mm-hmm. So let that happen, right? But okay, after that, you go to the G League. Let that be it. It should be no other caller. Because to me, this is like spitting in the face of people that's really grinding and actually need a spot or earn a spot, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I hate it for him because he's just a byproduct. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron did whatever he needed to do to get his son to that level so he can play with him so they can make more history. But, bro, he's not ready, man. Mm-hmm. Nowhere even near ready right now. And so he should be at USC right now killing, averaging double digits, going to the, NCAA tournament, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff like that. And then,
and getting to be the guy.
Yeah. Like he averaged 4 points. It's like, come on, bro. Unless you're like 6'9", 200, a guard, because you're getting drafted off potential, then you'll get drafted. But like he's what, 6'2", 6'3", not a true point guard, not really a 2. He can't too small to be a 3. And come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hate they put that kid in that position like that.
Like, well, he's athletic, nigga. All these niggas athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the people that they say ain't athletic. They said Steve Kerr wasn't athletic. Go watch some of Steve Kerr. Like Steve Kerr hit somebody with the AI crossover in one of his highlights. Yeah. Steve Kerr could shoot off the dribble. He could shoot set. People just think he was just standing around waiting.
He was killing in Arizona.
Dale Curry, the senior. Mm-hmm. He was athletic. Dale Ellis was athletic. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe when you compare him to a Jordan or a Sean Kemp, sure, you have what we call freak athletes. Yeah. Like a Blake Griffin. But again, take the most unathletic NBA player. Nigga, if you would have put Oliver Miller at the Y, Oliver Miller would have averaged 100 points.
Oh, yeah, Oliver will kill him, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, when you're moving with David Robinson and Shaq and you look regular compared to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we said this on one episode a while back, like that video where Brian Scalabrine played. He played like a guy that was like a D2 All-American, a junior college All-American, and somebody that was like, he was a D1 player, but he wasn't, he was a starter, but he wasn't like. So they're all like, oh, we're younger. Man, Brian Scalabrine was working them.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
And the point that he was making to them is that the most regular average dude in the NBA, when he plays with other guys, even if you're good, you're not on that level. Because it's only 400 of them. Yep. Now think about it. It is 8 billion people on the planet. Only 400 are good enough to make it to the league. And so now if you retired, okay, I guess you fall into that category. But like for the sake of argument, let's talk about all the guys that's playing overseas. So like roughly out of 8 billion people, you're talking about maybe what, like 2,000? When you talk about all the professional leagues and stuff like that, like you're talking about maybe 2,000 guys in the world, though. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Not in your city, not in your state, not in the United, like in the world. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it is crazy. When people say, "Oh, Bronny's so athletic," compared to me, compared to this analyst that's sitting on the couch and you ain't played in 10 years. Mm-hmm. Like I know you're not talking about he's not athletic compared to Zach LaVine or De'Aaron Fox or even Westbrook. Yeah. Bronny ain't as athletic as a 35-year-old Russell Westbrook. He's not as athletic as Ja. They the same height.
Oh yeah, definitely not. But Ja different. Ja
D Rose is only an inch taller. Yeah. You're not as athletic as D Rose.
Nah.
I would dare say he's not even as athletic as Jay Williams, who used to play for Duke back in the day.
Now Jay was an athlete. Jay used to get up. Jay used to get up now. Jay used to get up.
And that's all I'm saying. Again, the second that LeBron retires, the Lakers are going to get rid of him. And I hate that for I didn't want him to fail. I just didn't like the pressure that they were putting on him because it's like he the one got to own this. He got to live up to this.
Yeah, man. And that was the only thing. The videos we've made, I know I've made personally about Bronny, it has nothing to do with him. It's just you just see a kid out there with a deer with headlights on out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He just doesn't belong, and that's okay right now because again, you're 19, 18 years old.
And you're not even supposed to be there, though.
You're not supposed to be there.
That's what hurts. It's not that so much that you couldn't belong.
Right.
He's not even supposed to be there.
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment. Because when you see him in G League games, it looks more of his speed. You know what I'm saying? He's had a couple good games in the G League and stuff, and so that's more his speed. But putting him out there, you know, for the masses to see him and it just makes it look worse to me. This next one here is, how are we going to go here? I don't know if you checked out the Grammys. You know, I didn't really watch. Actually, I forgot it was on, honestly, for a minute. But I tuned in a couple here and there. I really want to chime in on K-Dot. You know what I'm saying? K-Dot made history. I think he ended up sweeping the Grammys. I think he had 5 Grammys. I know the record of the year. Best song of the year, obviously Not Like Us.
Well, no, he got 3 of them.
He won 5 of them, Jones.
No, because he didn't have an album that came out.
Hold on, I'm about to name them.
He won song,
because he can't
performance.
Look at the
and video.
Let's see, because he had 5 in his hand. He won. Okay, it said it was a big night. Can I put this up here? Hold on, let me do it like this. Yeah, it's a mini Grammys. It was a big night for rap heavyweight Kendrick Lamar, who walked away with 5 trophies, including 2 in the Big 4 categories at the 67th Grammys Awards Sunday night. Let's see, did they name it? Okay, the recognition follows a triumphant 2024 amid the revival of heated, long-standing rap battle against critics proclaim him victorious after da-da-da. Okay. What did he... I'm trying to get like a list. Okay, there you go. So he won Record of the Year, Not Like Us. Song of the Year, Not Like Us. Best Video. Okay, I didn't know that. Not Like Us. Mm-hmm. Best Rap Song, Not Like Us. And Best Rap Performance. That's crazy.
So what's the difference?
That's crazy.
Song and record.
You tell me.
Because, like, he didn't win the Dochi. That won the album. That won the Best Rap Album.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's
the girl, the female rapper.
Right. So when you say record and song, you know what I'm saying? Like when you say I got a new record out or I got a new song, like the only way the differentiation would be is sometimes people would say record in reference to the album.
Yeah.
A lot of times they say record in reference to the song.
Yeah.
So because like when I looked it up.
Because record of the year is usually like an album, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, when they say, I knew he got song, I knew he got performance, and I knew he got video.
Video, rap song.
And so...
And then the record.
Oh, so he won song and rap song.
Mm-hmm. No, he won... Let me put it back up here for the folks to see the thing.
Because, I mean, I know it's a rap song.
Yeah. They
break it into categories per genre.
Yeah.
But is it one for the overall song?
Yeah, the song of the year.
Okay. So that's the one I missed. Okay,
yeah,
so I knew he had rap song.
Yeah.
I knew he had rap song.
Best rap
video,
performance.
And the performance. I knew those 3. That's why I said 3. I didn't know he won the overall song.
Best music video, best rap song, best rap performance, and record of the year. That's crazy, and all of them not like us. Now I'm with you.
Okay, so but that's what's throwing me too.
The record of the year,
because even if it's
the song of the
record,
yeah, I don't know.
That's like, because I know as far as rap goes, he had the rap song, he had the rap performance, and he had the rap video. But now I guess if it's an overall song, then I get that. Yeah, because that's every genre. We putting up all the best songs from every genre. Mm-hmm. I get that one. But that's the one I didn't know. And then the other one, record of the year. Like, what's the difference in the record of the song?
Yeah.
But right now, he's only trailing Kanye and Jay-Z in terms of his Grammy numbers.
Yeah, because I think right now, before this night, he had 17.
Oh,
so
well,
with
no.
the 5, he's 22.
Yeah, so like, no. So, when I looked at it, and that was why I was saying the 3, because when I looked at it last night, it was saying he had 20 total.
He got
and it was so, okay, so then that, yeah, because like I said, when I looked at it, or was it Sunday? When I looked at it, Sunday, I guess they were still on.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was like, okay, I hadn't looked at it again. I was like, okay, I knew he was going to sweep all the rap categories.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew he was.
So, yeah, because it was like, when I looked at his total, it was like he had 20, and Jay-Z and Kanye both got 24.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's only 2 behind.
Only 2.
Jay-Z and Kanye.
He gonna pass that.
Yeah, because the album that he just put out wasn't even able to be nominated
on there
because of when he put it out.
Yeah. I forget.
Like you got to put it out within, I want to say, like by like maybe August.
Right.
In order to qualify, and his didn't come out till like November.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he definitely do that, and
he probably gonna have some more songs, because what's the one?
Yeah.
Where everybody now, like Hines even took it and got the mustard joint.
Yeah. He definitely breaking that mark with Squabble Up, and the TV off, John. TV off been getting
TV out,
yeah, TV off really hitting now.
Oh no, because TV off is the one where he got mustard.
Mm-hmm.
That's TV off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But that, and also, I don't know if you saw, it was another thing attached to that in Drake with what he was wearing. I don't know if you was aware of it. You know what he had on. Let me see if I can put it up here. You saw he had like a jean suit on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they looked it up. You know, because he's so, tactical and everything. It's called a Canadian tuxedo he has on.
Oh, wow.
A Canadian tuxedo. I'm gonna put up the actual, because I had to look it up. I'm like, really? It was like, yeah. So the dude was on stage getting all these Grammys and with a Canadian tuxedo on. You think it is a coincidence, people? Not at all. And so just the point of somebody even thinking about that, but it looked like just like a fly fit that he had on, right? Yeah, I liked it.
And all I know is that if the rumors are true, if he got a song with Pusha T,
I heard about that too.
Him, what y'all want to say?
I heard it was him and No Malice on that jump too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard. It was Clips and Kendrick. Yeah. Now, if that, I heard it's coming out soon though. That's what I heard. So if that comes out, I can only imagine the subliminals and not subliminals that's going to be up in there.
Yeah.
That's going to be diabolical.
And you know what? And yes, definitely diabolical.
That would be diabolical.
The level of treachery is amazing. Yeah. I don't like, because y'all know I listen to a lot of different podcasts and stuff as JB does. Like, I was listening to a Vlad TV interview, and I believe he was interviewing Matt Hoffa, and he was like, "Oh well, Drake his only real loss." And Matt Hoffa was like, "You gonna act like Pusha T don't exist?" Vlad was like, "Oh, that wasn't a real loss." Like, no, it was.
Who said that?
Vlad.
That Pusha T?
Yeah, he said that wasn't a real loss for Drake. Like, so the Pusha T,
interesting.
The comparison is like, so like if I go out in the neighborhood and I get my ass whooped and nobody saw it, did I still get my ass whooped? Of course. Nobody just recorded it with their phone. But then let's say I go out there and you got your phone out and you recording it, and then everybody see me and they'd be like, "Oh, I ain't never seen Ro get his ass whooped like that." Like, no, you missed last week when I got my ass whooped. You just happened to see the video this week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the way it was. Like, when a whole nother grown-ass man got to call a meeting to tell you to back off, like, chill out.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened. Jay Prince had to call a meeting and requested Pusha T, like, chill the fuck out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And Jay Prince is not just for everybody who doesn't know. Jay Prince, the owner of Rap A Lot Records, is not just a music mogul. He's like a street guy.
Mm-hmm.
He like one of them people when you go show up in his city, you got to check in.
Mm-hmm.
So a whole grown ass gangster got to call a dog off of you, and that ain't a fucking loss. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's a clear loss. It's crazy if Vlad said that.
He couldn't even respond to it.
Yeah.
He felt confident responding to Kendrick because I guess he didn't know that Kendrick had all of it. But Kendrick just been sitting up, as the kids would say, loading the blick help for a long time. Yeah. Waiting. Since about 2014, he been waiting on your ass.
Waiting.
Since Control, he been waiting on your ass.
And the more I think about it, it's the more... And we said this, too, prior to all the beef and them going back and forth coming out. We was like, I don't think he want the smoke. And so, yeah, man. But Pusha T, that was a definite L. No matter how you slice, no matter how you want to look at it. It went there. He went there. It's just no way. I'm surprised Vlad. Well, I guess I'm not surprised, but that he would even say that. I guess in public. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Man, so who is one of Vlad's main homeboys? DJ Academic.
Mm-hmm.
Who nuts do DJ Academic be on all the time?
Yep.
DJ Academic is like the unofficial member of OVO.
Oh yeah, for sure. He is part of OVO, I'm sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so you don't want to say anything against Drake or whatever because you're homeboy. You don't want to create a rift between you and your homeboy.
I get it. Yep.
Because he's never gonna be honest and say, okay, you know what? We knew that he was. The reason why people knew Drake was capable of losing is because we've seen it happen. The reason why people was confident that he could win because we've seen that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But Meek Mill and Kendrick are not the same monster. I'm sorry. Like everybody like to claim they fans of Meek Mill. It's only one song that Meek Mill got that everybody know.
Oh yeah.
I mean that everybody know. Now Meek Mill fans they know, but like it ain't like down here. It's only one Meek Mill song that everybody know. And they always play it in the club.
Dream and Nightmare.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the only one. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Like now again in Philly, who knows? They may know his whole catalog.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
New York, maybe Baltimore, Delaware, they probably know his whole catalog. Nigga down here, Atlanta, Memphis, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Jackson, Mississippi, Little Rock, they can't tell you 5 Meek Mill songs.
Yeah, no doubt. Like me either, but I'm the same way because I know exactly the song. Because when we was in Vegas, they played that same song multiple times. Because that was the one everybody, I forgot what it's called, but it's one where he kind of rapping a little slow.
Mm-hmm. He starts off, then he's fast. I want to say this. Is that Dreams and Nightmares?
Yeah, it's the album. I don't know the song name.
No, I mean, but there are
it's on the album though.
No, but that's the exact song. I just can't remember the name of the song.
It might be Dreaming Nightmare. I think it is. Quite frankly.
Oh yeah, no, that's the first junk that pop up when you type his name in.
Yep.
And I halfway don't want to get us hit with a copyright strike. We're not approved for the audio of this song, but no, like I think that, but like I said, that's the one that everybody knows.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's the intro.
Yep. It's the intro. Yep. And that junk came out years ago. But the way people be playing it, you thinking that junk just came out.
That's the one that everybody knows.
Yeah.
That's the one that everybody knows. And so now again, but again, I mean, unless you just a big Meek Mill stan, everybody who talking about like name me 5 of his songs. And I mean, now again, I respect Kendrick as an MC, as a lyricist, as an artist. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say every time his song come on, but hell, I can name you 5 Kendrick songs.
Yeah, no doubt. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you just name all of the Heart songs, that's 6 of them.
Yeah.
Because he got his own version of the Heart Part 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you can name his hits. You can name 5 of his hits. Damn.
Right. Damn. Humble.
Gonna be all right.
Yep. I forgot about all right.
Swimming pools.
Right. Don't kill my vibe.
Don't kill my vibe. Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, and that ain't include and that ain't including none of the diss songs that he just put out. That ain't including Not Like Us. That ain't including Meet the Grams. That ain't including Euphoria. That ain't including 624. Is that the name of it? It's something.
You talking about the gem with L.A.?
Yeah. Is it 624?
I don't think it's 624.
It's something in LA. It's a number, right?
Yeah.
But that ain't include none of them. Like every song that we named, we didn't even put Not Like Us in there.
No.
Like if you just been around, you done heard a dude and heard his songs. Like that ain't including songs he got like Rigor Mortis that was like, oh yeah, he was spitting on that joint.
Yeah.
I don't even think Rigor Mortis was a single. That's just one of the songs that was on the album that was just like.
And one of my favorite songs, I think I mentioned, is The Makeup.
Yeah.
The one they're singing on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, yeah, he got a lot of classics to me. Even if you don't necessarily like him, you can name at least 5 of them.
Man, you can't sit up here and tell me you ain't got to like the nigga as an artist. When it's gonna be alright when that joint come on, the beat and everything. If you got any kind of music taste, like you can't tell me that ain't no bop.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and they come on with the horns.
Yeah.
All my life I had to fight. Nigga. Like it's like, I feel that in my soul.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't like it, but that's just like a woman saying when Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 2000, you don't want to get up and shake ass.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
Yeah.
That's like telling somebody from Memphis when nobody did. Like that's like telling somebody from Memphis that ain't it.
Yeah.
As much as people wasn't liking Gotti because of him and Dolph beefing, I don't give a fuck. If you at a bar, a lounge, a party, a club somewhere, and you hear it's been a long time coming, a lot of dough running, hustling trying to dodge these cats, and then you hear about it's your boy, Young Gotti.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the song go out, man, I rock with Dolph though.
Yeah.
But when that joint come on,
it was an
so
anthem.
again, Kendrick got some songs when the motherfuckers come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like It's Gonna Be Alright was one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of people saying don't kill my vibe. Where you think that came from?
Yeah. Yep. Now, looking back at all this, the smartest person in this whole ordeal was J. Cole. I ain't gonna even lie to it now because he knows Kendrick personally.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows that he actually said this. He was like, he knew how deep he had to get to go there, and he just didn't have it in him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the right thing. I know we talked about it before. He kind of played, but now he knew that Kendrick was about to go to the depth of his soul to take this dude out, and he not that he couldn't compete, but he's not willing to go where Kendrick was going to go. And so he was like, just because of that, and I ain't on the energy right now, I'm going to humbly bow out. And he did the right thing, bro, because the way Kendrick, treated Drake and what he's doing, still doing at the Grammy Awards wearing a Canadian tuxedo, is just overkill, and you gotta have to be at a certain place mentally and soul wise to even compete at that level. Just like with Michael Jordan, people couldn't mess with Michael Jordan because he was willing to go somewhere where you just ain't gonna go.
What they say, if they go low, I'm going to hell. Like,
yeah, man.
If it's a place below hell, like that's where Kendrick went.
Yeah. And so
diabolical is not the word.
No, it's not. But
it's a word beyond diabolical.
But you have to know your limits, right? Just like we be in the Memphis City schools as we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
we can go check back and forth and we be done. But you got some people that's gonna go check to the depth of it. They're gonna go some places to where they're gonna talk about your mama, your cousin, the cousin that you know that got shot, that you know is maybe a little bit, hey, yeah, da, da, da. He's gonna go there. So if you're gonna check this person,
the time that you shit yourself back in the 4th grade that nobody remembered,
he gonna bring it up.
But then you wonder, everybody wondering how you got the nickname Poo Poo. And nobody knows how you got the nickname Poo Poo except for that person that know that you shit on yourself. They remembered you shit on yourself back in the 4th grade. And ever since then, everybody been calling you Poo Poo.
Yep. And it's you got to know your limits. And so I salute J. Cole for knowing that, hey, I'm a dope MC. And I can go there if I want to. But just because of know your personnel, who this is, K-Dot, the boogeyman, I cannot do this. You know what I'm saying? If I think it was just him and Drake or whatever like that, he would do it. But he knows probably how meticulous, tactical, and just a genius that Kendrick is. It was just like, bro, y'all can call me, you know what I'm saying, a coward or whatever if you want. And he took the L. Like I said, it looked bad for him for a minute.
For a moment. For a brief moment. And that's it.
And we said something about it, you know what I'm saying, which was real. But looking at everything that happened over the last 6, 7, 8 months, like, he made a proper decision. He made the proper decision, man. So, next here, now, let's talk about Dr. Fegans, man. Dr. Fegans, as you know, well, if you're in Memphis, it's nationwide news now, really. A lot of people on it. She was let go of her superintendent position a few weeks ago. And now they have, Roderick Richmond, you know what I'm saying, in that position.
Bill from Willie Dynamite.
For Willie Dynamite. I meant for you to even share that jump, man. Did you share it on the picture that you showed me last week? Did you put it on any of your stories or anything like that?
No, I didn't. Okay, I just shared the clips you posted. But no, you got to collectivize, Willie. You got to collectivize.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Oh, go on and look up a picture of Morris Day and the Time. like he looks like one of the members of Morris Day and the Time. Yeah, no, like when you look at that album, Morris Day and the Time, like he looked like they cut his picture out. Mm-hmm. He should have been up there.
Yeah. Now, in Dr. Fegans, now this story actually says the state takeover could leave Dr. Fegans leading SCS again, potentially, just kind of what's going on. Now, I know we talked about before the camera started rolling, some of the things that's coming out now as far as the setup, as far as, people, kind of they were planning this
right,
kind of all along, as far as, kind of from the inside, because, like I said, I didn't know too much about the situation, but me looking at the initial 3-hour meeting that they had, that board meeting that they had, and the back and forth with it, like, it just don't feel right. It didn't seem right. It didn't seem like they were in the background trying to dig up dirt or trying to falsify certain things or embellish certain things that were happening just to get her out of there. Mm-hmm. And so it seemed that all this stuff that's coming out now is really verifying. Let me read some of this. It says, there's a possible new twist in the Memphis Shelby County Schools controversy as questions remain about what would happen if the state took over for the school board. After the special legislative session ended, the Tennessee General Assembly could begin setting its sights on the future of the MSCS board after it fired former Superintendent Dr. Marie Fegans. We will start moving the bills to subcommittee next week. We are drafting the language on the Memphis City Shelby County School issue. So yeah, man, this stuff is getting interesting, and I think she sued the whole. Is it the school system, or she just sued the board?
Oh, I believe it's the whole
MSCS.
Yeah, MSCS, but no, like when I was trying to find the article because it was on the Action News 5 joint, but basically, when somebody says like, oh, well, it was bathroom conversations and electronic correspondence, that means they got receipts. That means somebody was in the bathroom and heard these conversations and is going to testify on it. or maybe even hit record on their phone while y'all was in there talking. Y'all didn't check the styles very clearly. If you send a text message or an email or whatever, and that's why, I don't be a fan of the group chats and stuff like that, because somebody can screenshot that. You could think like, oh, I deleted it. Somebody else can screenshot it, or you can go back in the cloud, and then on my phone, when you delete, I want to say you got like 30 or 40 days, you can go back in your deleted folder and pull it. So, excuse me, if you send an email where you're colluding and somebody forwarded that email, or they recorded, did a screen record, or they did a screenshot and sent it, and she may have known about this the whole time.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh, I ain't worried about it. God got me. I'm good. And then y'all pull this, and she's like, oh, you don't even understand.
And honestly, like looking back on it, just seeing how calm and cool she was in those board meetings, and when she actually did speak, she spoke with so much confidence and just knowing, right? And so, to what you were saying, she probably could have known already, because one of the things she did say is, "Don't worry, I'll see you in court." That's what she said. Me and my lawyer will see you in court.
Right.
So she might have knew something, even for like, to me not even knowing any of this information, all of it seemed like a setup, bro.
Right.
All of it from the get-go seemed like a setup. And so now the receipts starting to come out now. Some of it, I forgot, it was something about a councilman got caught. I think that's what you were talking about. I don't know if it was the bathroom. I forgot his name. I'm going to look for it in a minute. Let me see. But yeah, they were talking about somebody literally 6 months ago was talking about how to get her out of there, or he said to her that you're going to pay for your actions or something like that, some to that account, So this is just the beginning, and I think we talked about it before. I'm rooting for her. You know what I'm saying? You hate somebody to sue the school board that our kids are a part of, but we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We made the bed that we currently are sitting in now. So I'm with it. I'm totally with it. Let's see. Fagans is going to do the very
schedule. Did you have TSU in there?
TSU
no longer being in the Classic.
I did remember. I didn't have it in there, but since you mentioned it, my alma mater TSU is no longer going to be a part of the Southern Heritage Classic. And this is not really a surprise, because once Jackson State got out, they pulled out, and then they tried to put, who was in there? Arkansas State, or Pine Bluff, whoever it was.
Pine Bluff, that's what UAPB.
Yeah. And so when they put them in there, it was just, the clock was starting for when this was just probably just going to end, because it's just not the same. You know what I mean? We have years. I mean, Jackson State, Tennessee State, Nashville, Jackson, Mississippi. It was just a thing. A lot of people from Memphis either went to Jackson State or Tennessee State. So it was a built-in to the Memphis culture anyway, right? And so once that Jackson State got out because of what Coach Prime did, because of financial reasons, which I get some of that, it was only a matter of time for TSU was going to be out of there. And look, man, we could talk about some of this too. That's another black eye on the city, because I don't know if you know too, the Kojic thing is out of here too. The whole Kojic
again.
Yeah, it's moved. It's going to be in St. Louis for the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh no, okay, because I remember when they moved it some years ago. They moved it to St. Louis.
They moved it,
and they brought it back.
How much money that brings to the city every year? How much money the Southern Heritage brings to the city every year? We're talking about in the millions, especially the restaurants and stuff that are downtown. They count on getting a lot of their revenue and stuff, profits from the year,
like the hotels
for
and
that time.
Especially with the convocation, like the hotels boom, the Airbnbs boom, the restaurants boom. Somebody Uber drivers making a killing, during that time period. The Uber Eats are making a killing during that time period. If you do Lyft or what's the DoorDash, like you gonna make a killing during that time period. And even with the classic, because you have people who are from here that when they went to TSU, they stayed in Nashville, but they gonna come down here for the classic. You know, they went to Jackson, stayed down there. They're gonna come back, you know, for the classic. As well as, and I think that's the difference why we do have a lot of people who went to UAPB. It's nowhere near as much as they went to Jackson State.
Yeah. And so and I hate it because honestly, like stuff like that is piling up now. The Convocation is gone from Memphis. The Classic, I forgot it was some other things that are leaving the city that is, and then the stuff that's happening with the board, like it's not looking good. You know what I'm saying, for the city as far as business wise, and a lot of people, you had to look at it, like look at sponsors, look at all the people that got all this money, boosters and stuff like that. Looking at this national news stuff that's going on with the Memphis and looking real ratchet, you think they want to be a part of something? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like all this stuff matters, bro.
The city ain't looking good if you look like us.
Yeah.
Because the last time I checked, they building Amazon facilities all over the M. Okay, you know, plane, boat, truck, what's the other one? Plane, boat, truck, train.
Train, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was forgetting, train.
Yeah.
We are in the epicenter of where stuff goes in and out. They are constantly expanding the airport.
Looks very nice.
Very nice. Although, you know, I wouldn't be trying to get on no plane for a while. But
that's another thing. Yeah.
But again, mark my words, within the next 10 years, this city is going to be completely gentrified. And Nashville won't have shit on Memphis. And I'm just going to keep it a buck, because if Memphis became all the way gentrified, like Nashville couldn't see Memphis. Nashville can only see Memphis because it's gentrified and we're not. If you was to put the same stuff in Nashville that's in Memphis right now, the same infrastructure system, nobody would want to be in fucking Nashville. Because it's a smaller area and it ain't shit going on. Like, oh no, I'm out. I could just stay home. I could just be in Memphis if that's the case. So now when the infrastructure completely changes and they move us out, like what they trying to do, like we think we're doing something good, we move to Lakeland and Oakland and Arlington and Rosemark and all of these other places, and you don't understand the same neighborhoods that you grew up in, you won't even be able to go visit your mama, your grandma, your dad, or your uncle or them, because they're moving us out. Every time they tear those areas down, there used to be project, and oh, that's a nice hotel they building over there. Yeah, you won't be able, you can't afford to stay in it. You won't even be able to afford to park in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, again, I don't, when I see certain things, to think that it's not a bigger play going on. And I would tell anybody, go back and watch that series, The Wire. Because, like, what happened in Baltimore, it ain't just in Baltimore. That's in every city, especially cities that are majority black. So if you think that one thing ain't connected to the next thing, like, oh, they just drug dealers, they wouldn't have money with the politicians, but they was sending $30K a month to my nigga that was always going, shit. That's what Donnell Rollins, Dave Chappelle best friend, that's what he got caught doing when he played on The Wire. He got caught with the bag that he picked up from the drug dealers. And they was like, it ain't no way it's connected. And then when they started connecting the dots, they see like, oh shit, it is connected. It's all connected. So if you think that the stuff with the school board, if you think that them bringing in, man, oh, they closing this down. I just saw they just removed the liquor license from Main Event.
Oh, word.
You know, and it's been 2 shootings in the last 6 months. Okay,
Wow.
one of them was between two of the security guards, and alcohol wasn't a factor. At least initially, what they said. Now maybe it was, but the deal was, and if they was drinking on the job, that's a bigger problem. That ain't a main event problem. Like that's the security company problem.
Yeah.
But one of them was between the two security guards. Because I remember when it happened, man, I was getting all types of calls. Like, man, bro, we heard a security guard shot a guy, and the guy that shot it looked like it was you, because he was bald and he had a beard. Like, nigga, everybody that's bald and a beard ain't me. But like again, think about where main event is.
Mm-hmm.
That's Bartlett.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of on the edge of Bartlett and Cordova,
Yeah.
but it's Bartlett.
Yeah, depending how you look at it.
That part of Appleton, that's Bartlett.
Yeah.
So you think, trust and believe. When main events leaves from there, I promise you it's gonna be something else, and we ain't gonna be nowhere around.
Yeah.
That they're gonna and again, and that's why they look at all this. You can buy this land out here for cheap. You should buy this land.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't want your black ass in the city because where we have the majority. So again, if you think it ain't connected, keep thinking. It's always connected. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I don't know. It ain't no new information got released when your boy released the files from the jacket. The stuff that supposedly got released, William Cooper said that 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I got the book in my library, Behold the Pale Horse. He said that. The same film where they show the driver shooting the Zapruder film, that junk been on YouTube. I don't know if you can find it on YouTube no more, but that's been said. It ain't nothing new. You're not telling us we don't already know. Yeah. But for everybody who's saying stuff ain't connected, and I just juxtapose those two things to say, for people thinking that these things are a coincidence, and it's just, oh man, it's messed up what they doing to the city. We're not old enough to know, but ask your parents and your grandparents. Before Atlanta, one of the other Black Wall Streets was on Beale Street. Memphis was the Black Mecca. Drive around North Memphis and South Memphis and look at all these abandoned warehouses. You're like, man, it's just a bunch of gates and graffiti and stuff, grass growing out. Why is that? You know why they let them jobs leave here? Because niggas was able, you could graduate high school. You didn't even have to go to college. You could take care of your family. Mm-hmm. You could work at Kellogg for 30 years. Think about it. The high school diploma, you making $30 an hour? No. In the 70s? Boxing cereal, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, think about that. $30 an hour good now.
In Hershey, is Hershey still here?
I don't think it is. Okay. But you got to remember the Wonder Bread.
I used to work at Hershey back in the day.
Right, the Clinky brothers that made like the Angel Food ice cream and all them warehouses we had. The Frito-Lay junk. Mm-hmm. Like, man, we had everything. But why? Because of where Memphis sits at.
Yeah.
And so in order to break our spirits, in order to break the spirit of the black people across the United States, why they assassinated Dr. King here and not in D.C. and not in Montgomery and not even in Atlanta at the time is because Memphis was the Black Mecca. That's why you got a lot of older people here, and I mean 60, 70, late 50s. Oh, where you been in Memphis? No, I'm from Detroit. No, I'm from Chicago. No, I'm from New York. Like, how you end up there? They ended up down here because this was the Mecca. But then once they built a life down here, they just didn't move. Mm-hmm. And that's why when people our age, I got cousins in Cali, I got cousins over here. How you end up down here? Because this used to be the Mecca. This was Atlanta before Atlanta.
Right. I tell people that all the time that only see Memphis what it is now. Like even in the 80s, we had everything here, bro. Like the all the malls, Adventure River, Liberty Land, like that was
the joint with the you could drive the go-karts.
Celebration Station.
No, it was like a go-kart track place.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, it was like an actual place where that was the thing. Like you just drive the go-kart.
I can't think of it right now. I know what you're talking about. But the whole thing, I was telling people be like, where? I was saying like Memphis was what Atlanta became. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were here, like people, even on the base, people that not grew up, but that came here, Raleigh was the spot. Everybody wanted to be in Raleigh. Everybody wanted to stay in Raleigh just because everything was right there. We didn't have to go outside of our community to go to the mall, to go to school, to go to Woolworth. You know, all those little, everything was in the Raleigh Mall. Right. Everything was in the Raleigh Mall. So,
and even in the area, like I remember when we first moved, because we was living in South Memphis, and we moved out to Raleigh like within like a couple of years. Like, man, Austin P was lit. I mean, he had the Red Lobster down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, now again, I mean, we have a more refined palate. We know that there's other places besides the Red Lobster. But I'm just saying, like you said, Raleigh Mall. Man, I was a kid. Service merchandise. I don't know if you remember that, John. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely remember that.
Man, the Blockbuster. You remember the Blockbuster video where it's like a beauty supply store now.
Cash Music was right over there.
And
we
get
all our CDs.
Cash Music, Blockbuster, because that was right next to where KFC was at.
Yeah.
So you go get you some CDs, you go get you some movies, and go get a bucket of chicken.
We used to go rent, rent our games up there. I got the new Super Nintendo, so whatever ones you didn't buy, you go up there to Blockbuster. Make sure you the first one to go get that.
I forgot. Remember where the Burlington is? Remember there used to be a Target over there?
Yep. Nice Target right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, the JCPenney. That was outside of the mall. It wasn't like that's the mall. Like, it was a whole big JCPenney, and then the Sears store. They kind of had their own thing where you go get your tires and stuff out there too. Kmart, they used to be, you know what I'm saying, where now it's like a U-Haul storage place.
That's where I learned to drive my stick shift car. Dad took me up there to that Kmart parking lot. Go ahead, boy, ride around that big old, the huge parking lot. That joint was huge. Yeah, man. So that, man.
And it wasn't an accident, though, but they said, and you can appreciate this, they said in order to destroy a thriving community, it takes about 30 years. Now, keep in mind, Dr. King was assassinated in 1968. Memphis as a whole was thriving. By the year 2000, so that's 32 years technically. By the year 2000, think about it. Raleigh Mall had went down a lot. You remember the movie theater that used to be over there that's now is a Grayson's? It used to be the Raleigh 6. That was gone. It used to be like a Discovery Zone over there. Next to the Chuck E. Cheese, like that was gone.
I was about to say the Showbiz that was over there.
You see what I'm saying?
Had so many birthday parties over there.
We just talking about Raleigh. We ain't talking about now how the Southland Mall has survived is amazing. Gotta love South Memphis, baby, and Whitehaven. But you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, was the Mall of Memphis was either shut down or about to shut down?
Yeah, by the time
you see what I'm saying?
I left high school in 2000, a lot of stuff started, going by the wayside. A lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, from 98 to about 2001.
Right. And from 1998, from when he was assassinated, that was 30 years. But you got to think about it. Mid-2000, Hickory Ridge Mall was gone. The Mall of Memphis was gone.
Oak Court went down.
Like, the only thing you had was Raleigh, Oak Court, and Wolf Chase, and now the Raleigh Mall is gone. So now the only malls we have here are Oak Court and Wolf Chase.
And Oak Court about to shut down.
Well, no, they're under new management.
But they shut down.
They shut down the Macy's in there.
Macy's
but
in
the
there.
deal is they have a new ownership group. So I don't know that they're technically about to shut down. Cause like when you look at like, Houston is just current. Like, okay, first of all, it's a freaking bank right over there, a diamond place over there, and a Whole Foods. A real Whole Foods, not like the hood Whole Foods. Like, that ain't an issue. That particular restaurant just went down. And I guarantee you there's something else that's going to be over there.
Yes, something else going to pop up over there.
Again, for those of you all who think it's a game, it's not a game. It's always systematic. I just hate that we wait until we see shows like Snowfall. And we're like, it was a big play on that. It takes for, I'm going to open the files up that's been closed for 70 years or however long it's been. But it's stuff that's already been said. people been saying that the government was involved with Dr. King's assassination.
Yeah.
It's been said that it was more than one person in the Kennedy assassination. And then it's like, oh, they were right the whole time. So we're sitting up here telling you it is systematic. It's not by happenstance. It is intentional. And again, if you want to make a lot of money in real estate, go where the lowest property value is and buy up everything.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is you'll be able to convince all the residents, because of the property value and the crime and everything else, that it's a bad area. And then you can sell high, and the people who used to live there won't be able to afford to stay there no more. Look at Orange Mound. I've never seen so many white people jogging in Orange Mound in my life. But why? It's like half of it is gentrified.
Yeah.
It was a time where if you was from Germantown and you told your parents you was going to Melrose or somewhere, they wouldn't let you go. You need a police escort.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't go down there. Now they just walking their dogs and kids playing on park like it's nothing. Why? Because it's being gentrified. A lot of the older residents, you got to move out. That means those areas are policed better. They're going to get your black ass up out of there.
Yeah.
And where you going to go? Oh, come on to Lakeland. Come on to Oakland. Because you know what they're going to do when our black asses move out there? They moving right back in here. And then people come, oh, Memphis is a spot. And Memphis is going to be just like Germantown. Unless you got a bunch of money, you won't be able to bring your black ass in it. And you're going to tell your kids to stay out of Memphis, even though that's where you grew up at. Because you already know if they're going to Memphis, it's going to be a whole problem because you're not welcome there anymore. Even though for over 100 years, we've been the lifeblood of the city.
Right. Yep. We're going to see, man. But yeah, that whole situation with the Fagans, and it's going to be interesting. I'm going to read more, actually, when we get out over here, because it's certain stuff that I saw right before we got on that I couldn't really dive into that they've already kind of put out there in the wind. And obviously, if they put it out there already, you can know it's already part of that lawsuit that she putting out there against the whole board. Let's see here. So, the Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl is this Sunday.
Chiefs win.
I'm going for the Chiefs.
I'm not. I mean, but it ain't no point in going against them.
Yeah, I can't go for the Eagles. But as just I said, something else about with the Bills. If the Eagles going to win, they're going to have to blow them out. Anybody with the Chiefs, you're going to blow them out. It can't be a one-score game. It can't be up 7-8 points. If you're going to beat the Chiefs, you're going to have to beat them by at least 2 possessions.
You never know. You're going to have to be up 21 with like 30 seconds left. It can't be like up 21 with like 2 minutes left.
Oh, no.
Because like them niggas would be like, did Pat Mahomes just throw it to Jesus? Yep. Like it's just.
See, it's going to happen.
Man.
It's just going to happen that way. And also, I've been watching, I don't know if you've seen that Fall of Diddy.
I've seen it. I haven't watched it, but
I've watched
seen
it. So it's, I don't know what episode we on. I think we're on number 3, the 3rd episode or something. But it's intriguing, as you would think. You know what I'm saying? Just saying a lot of stuff that we didn't know. I don't know if you remember back in the day when him and Heavy D threw this party. Back in New York and all that stuff.
Kids got killed.
Yeah.
At City College.
Yeah, it was 8 of them. And I forgot about that too. And they had, people that were involved in that. So yeah, it's interesting. Anything else, right, man? We about to shut it down.
No, so like I said, we talked about the main event liquor license. We talked about Dr. Fagans, NBA stuff. Yeah, no. That's everything. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It is what it is, brother.
For sure. But y'all, you know what it is. Until next time, continue with that executive mindset.
And most definitely keep it presidential.
Salute.
Arrivederci. Bow.